Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'm going to do the question now in October 12, 33 variant question number 10 of topic of complex numbers. So part number one, without using calculator, solve this one equation. So let's see how we can do this one. Part I. So iota w square equals to 2 minus 2 iota whole square. So we need to find w values without calculator. So first of all, I can expand here. So first term square, 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. So 2 comes here and here, this 2. And 2 iota comes here and here, or you write 2 time and multiply. So iota w square, 2 square 4, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8 iota. You pronounce iota or I, no problem. And you know this square of 2 and square of 2 give you 4. And then iota square. And iota square, you know, minus 1. So it means minus 1, so become minus 4. And it means directly, so it becomes negative 4. Now, students, so this 4 and 4 cancel out. And this w square is equals to negative 8 iota by iota. Iota cancel out. Take the square root plus and minus root of negative 8. And all of you must know 8 2 4s and 2 2s. So it becomes 2, and then you know or not, and 8 root is called 2 root 2. Okay, you can write root 8 or root 2, both are okay. But problem is that inside you have minus as well. So you can split root 8 separate and root minus 1 separate. This give you iota, and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. My final answer is plus and minus 2 root 2 iota. This is my final answer. So first part is done. Second part. Second part is asking for circle. So actually, let me show you what the question he is asking for. Part number 2. He said sketch Argand diagram, and for this one. So let's talk about this one of how to make it. So this one, first of all, you know it with negative common is compulsory. 4 plus 4 iota. Now what to do? So this is a circle center, this circle radius. And if you just make a rough idea, 4 and 4 is a very clear, and there's a 2 radius. So it means it will not touch. No, it will be like this, and make sure, because this gap is 2, so this it means understood circle is a little bit bigger. So this is 2, and this is also 2. 2 and 2 become 4. So it means I will make a circle such a way. You can see here. Okay, I make again. All right. And one thing is very clear, this gap is 2, and this gap should be 2 as well. So this is a point. Okay, I repeat, this is a point. Okay, and this is a 2, and there's a 2, and this point is. So I'm going to make a line now. Get ready. Okay, so I'm going to make a line. I believe, inshallah, you will understand. This, and I'm erasing the rest lines. It is understood now how I drew it. Okay. So now this is the center is very clear, 4. This center is 4. And make sure this gap is 2 here. So this is 2. And this is boundary limit also 2. So 2. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. So I got it so easily. So he was asking what, so draw a sketch Argand diagram. So this is enough for this. I think this point is also clear. And now I'm going for the last part. It's a very important part. Okay, students, now I'm going to do part number this one for 6 marks. Okay, 6 marks. And you can say that 2, 4, 6. No, it's not like that division. Maybe in modulus less marks, but argument is a bigger mark. So I can say that this 2 marks and 2 and 2. So 6 mark question. So let's see how we can do it. This question depending upon the previous diagram. Okay. So I'm going to, I have this diagram already. And what is this? This is called largest argument. You can see from here. And this is called least argument. And this is called largest modulus. And this is called least modulus. So let's start first modulus part. What is the definition of modulus? Shortest distance from origin. So let's, and it means which point is the shortest distance from origin. I just show you quickly. But what this Z represent? Z represent a million trillion points locate on the circle. Okay, and indirectly, actually, he's saying that that from on the circle, like this from this point of center and to and lesser, it means on the circle and in the circle, which point is the closest to a region. So you can check it. Is this closest point? Like this point is the closest? No. Is this point is the closest? No. Is this point? No. So this point is the closest and this point is the farthest. So I will join a straight line like that, okay, which will help us to get the largest and least argument. So let's start. So I will make a line explaining. So you can see from here that this point I joined from here and understood that this point is represent Q and this point represent P. So I'm looking for smallest and largest. Okay, let's start. Before I go for this concept, I just explain one thing which is very important. I must draw this triangle separate. Logic, sir, because this triangle is a very key triangle in getting everything. In which this is a O center and this region, sorry, and this is C center. I must need the length of O to C, and I must need this angle. So that is logic. I will make every time this triangle compulsory extra. So I'm going to make a triangle here separate. O, C, 90 degree, and 4 and 4. How 4, 4? You can see clearly this gap is 4 and this gap is 4. So this is a clear. And I can find it OC from here easily by using Pythagoras theorem, OC square, 4 square, 4 square, 16, and take the root 16 and plus 16, 32. And 32 root is giving 4 root 2 units. So it means this, I can say that go gap to O to C is 4 root 2. Okay, now I think all of you know familiar, this radius is 2. So this gap is 2 and this total gap from here to here is 4 root 2. So 4 root 2 is a full and I don't need, I need OP. So I can say that the least P value is very clear from this is a full gap is 4 root 2. So 4 root 2 minus 2. Why minus 2? Because this is a 4 root 2. I need OP distance. I don't need this. So just subtract. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I'm getting 4 root 2 and minus 2 because he asked us 3SF. 3SF. So I'm writing now 3SF, 3.66 units. Now I'm looking for the largest modulus. So largest is very from here till here is 4 root 2. And this is radius, which I know 2. So it means 4 root 2 plus 2 will give us the largest modulus. And that is turned to be 3SF is turned to be 7.66 units. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This I have done it. So this part is very, very clear. Okay, now I'll talk about the, because if I draw a same diagram, it's a lot of mix up. So in exam, you can make a one diagram, but just sake of understanding, I make one extra diagram. So just make extra diagram. So reason, otherwise you will not understand how to make it this concept. Okay. So center is somewhere here. Okay. I make a circle. Okay. And I make a circle like this. All right. So, and all of you know it that this is a center, this is origin, this is a center C. And which point, there are million trillion points locate on the circle, but which point make a least angle, because I'm looking for the argument. So this point, if I join it, this make this angle is not a least, no, wrong. This point, if join it, this is not a least angle, wrong. So this argument stand for the angle with x-axis. So this as a point, join it, will give you least angle. And it means I have drawn two tangents here. I'm going to show you one for the least and one for the largest. See, this is touch and go. This is another tangent. I can explain you. So this point I label it, and this point I label it. So this point will give you the least angle, and you can see this I mentioned because least is alpha. So this alpha, and this angle will give you the largest as a beta. So because this point give you largest angle. So now I'm going to complete it. So first of all, I need this angle theta. So I'm going to find theta, this one. And opposite by adjacent tan inverse. So I get a tan inverse 4 upon 4. This is modulus I got before. So this is turned to be pi by 4. And why I need it? Because I'm going to show you technique. What is a, how get it? This is a little bit hard idea. So let me show, make confirm first of all. Whenever, first of all, I will take a, wait a minute, another color so I can explain you. So, so I join it from here till here, and I join from here till here. I have two triangles. Look, 90-degree here and 90-degree here. And let me tell you one thing. This is a radius. There's a two radius, and there's also radius 2. Okay. What is my planning? How to get this alpha angle? Because data is not enough. If I draw a triangle, I cannot get my answer. But what is technique to get it? Hold on, I just give you an idea. Look, I'm going to show you a big triangle here. You can see there's a 4, 4. This triangle I drew here. Okay. And this full angle is theta. It means from here till, okay, for a while, I'm erasing beta. Okay. So this angle total is theta. How I know this? I got it here. From theta, and this small triangle, can you, this small triangle, can you see exactly is a visible? If this is a visible, I talk about this one. Wait a minute. I will make a one extra line with a joining from a uh, with from center to C. And for your knowledge, this angle I given name as a gamma. And which I, this triangle I will join, I will make an extra triangle. Look in the middle of page. This is C. This is a, let's say given this name as a K. So this is a K letter, K letter. So CKO. This is a 2-unit house, sir. The radius is 2. And this is OC. Yes, OC I have 4 root 2. And this is a gamma. Gamma come from this triangle. Actually, I drew this triangle. You can see this triangle. Here I drew this triangle here. And I can find gamma from here. Gamma is equals to opposite by hypotenuse the sine inverse. So when I find it, it comes sine inverse in radians. So 2 divided by 4 root 2. And the answer turned to be gamma is equals to 0.3614. I wrote 4 dp for more accurate answer. And for your knowledge, if I ask you what is the answer for it for alpha, you know it, this theta. So this is a full theta. Okay, from this line of OC, this line of OC. So this is a theta. From theta, the full theta. From theta, subtract gamma. So you can get alpha. So understood. So I can say here that alpha is equals to theta minus gamma. Theta is pi by 4. And gamma, I got it here, 0.3614 will give us answer. So pi divided by 4 minus answer, I got 0.424 radians. Now I'm looking for the largest. Largest is beta. Where is beta? I said before, this is a beta. So make sure one more thing before I start. Whenever I have a circle and two tangent, I can make it. And let me tell you, this is a two radius. And if I join it, so this triangle and this triangle equal. Hold on, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, and this is a gamma. So this is a confirmed gamma comes. Okay. So always we have a this length of tangent and this length of tangent always equals to each other. So this property I will use here. So it means the two triangles I got it are exactly equal. So I'm going to show you this is gamma, this is also gamma. See, I have two triangles up and down, say ray. So how to get this one? This is theta already, and this is gamma. So how to get this full angle beta, which I need from here till here? So actually beta is actually equals to theta plus gamma. Theta is 554 and R is 0.3614. And I am going to get it pi by 4 plus 0.3614. And answer turned to be 1.15 radians. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, the question is completely over.